What's up, guys? Welcome to another video, and today we're going to be installing a windshield banner on my mk6 GTI. So I've never done one of these before, and luckily I had a good friend who was willing to help me and show me how to do it. And yeah, in fact, he brought his car over real quick and he did it on his car. Let's take a look and see how it looks, and then see what we could start with our project. This is a windshield banner right here. He just has a plain black. And that's Steven's car.
Yep.
And this is Steven.
What's going on? Real simple build. It's kind of turned into a daily of sorts, kind of. It's an 02 Lexus IS300. Steph actually went with me probably about 2 months ago to buy the car.
Yeah.
You know, we were, somewhere in Atlanta, somewhere way out there, and he, was nice enough to come with me. We went ahead, bought the car, and slowly I've been tinkering with it, trying to get it clean. Keep it clean.
And this car has a lot of potential. This is actually a manual as well, and it's
and, open it up.
Unfortunately, it's a lot harder to find these things, man. So you got a manual. Got this car for like really cheap. Right now it was, trust me, it was a way worse. It was dirty and everything, and he's right now making this as clean as possible. But overall, man, I ain't gonna lie, I love Lexuses. I love all cars. You already know me enough to know I love all cars and stuff like that, but I love Lexus. I appreciate these cars. I appreciate the Toyota brand overall. But yeah, before I get ahead of myself, let's get back to what we're here for, which is knocking out the Volkswagen. So right now we're working on putting in a windshield banner on my car. I'm super excited, and for what I understand, what we need for this whole process, need something here like to flatten it out a bit.
Or a credit card.
Or credit card, whatever you have. Something as a little knife right here. You can use the cut, to line up whatever. Get a little tape, preferably these kind of tape. What do you call these again?
It's masking tape.
Masking tape, and a lot of water. Either soap water or just water overall, but you need a lot of those, trust me.
Right.
A rag just in case or anything like that to clean up whatever.
Right. You can even put that little squeegee inside this, because sometimes, I know with mine, the first time around on the Evo, like I was using just a bare credit card and it kind of like scraped it up a little bit.
Yeah.
So with that and yours, I would put that inside here. That way at least you can kind of keep it straight and keep it smooth, and not scrape it up basically.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
And obviously, in a helping hand, like I said, I got one of those. So let's get to it. All right. So first we got to see how it lines up.
Right. So
you kind of can already know what's the word. It was pretty much daily driver. It was, or daily driven, my bad. But we're trying to set this up in the right position, at center. Get
it where you want it,
So we kind of like have an idea how it's supposed to look.
So you see where the white is at the bottom?
Yeah, it's right here.
Right here. I pulled it. I know you said you want it to be lined up probably about down here.
Yeah.
What I want to do is take the masking tape and run it from that side all the way to this side. Because when you do that, it's generally going to be a straight line. And, I know that this little edge right here, we can kind of cut that edge off if you really wanted to.
I think this is just the overlay. I think it's just the cover. I think this is actually the whole real thing right here.
Yeah.
So... because I think this is the part that's going to be on the car.
Right, because we're going to use
and then everything else is just see-through.
Right, we're going to use the tape itself. The masking tape is more of like a guideline, I guess. Like a line to not pass, basically.
Yeah.
And then that'll serve as like the bottom of yours, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, so we can do that then.
All right, so basically we're lining it up, we're adjusting it right, and then we're going to move on to the next step.
So what I'm about to do right now is, if you can see, we put a little bit of weight up top.
A little magnet.
Yeah, just to hold it in place while neither of us are touching it. Plus it's a little windy out. So what I did with mine is I went ahead and measured from the inside, the length between, say, the top of the windshield to the bottom of the actual vinyl. If you guys remember, I have the same black banner on the Lexus. If I'm correct, mine is, I think, 8 or 9 inches from the very top all the way to the bottom part that's straight. And yours is probably gonna be
roughly 8.
Yeah, like almost I'd say 8 1/4, almost 8 1/2, pretty much, which is good. All right, so now you just want to kind of keep 8 1/2, 8 1/4 for your side too.
I'm getting.
All right.
Let's say 8.
Yeah, it should be right under 8 1/2.
Yeah, right under 8 1/2.
All right, so it's perfect. See, and we just eyeballed that. That's crazy. Yeah. I'm not really great at eyeballing stuff, but all right. So from that point, now we can run that masking tape from your side all the way to this side here.
So we got one side left. I'm gonna let the pro handle that side, 'cause I did a shitty job for some certain reason.
It's just
the
stretched
last
out a little
part
bit.
of the end I just can't get right. I don't know if you can see it, but
yeah, it's right there.
But this E, I think I stretched this out. So what we're gonna do, what he brought up, he said we could cut the end,
right,
and then kind of like meet it back up, so we know it'll be all right.
Right.
And then for this side, he's handling that side, the end part.
Mm-hmm.
So he's doing that side.
This is on the good side.
Let me show you the side that he already did, which is amazing so far. Just a little bit of air bubbles here and there, but overall.
And those should come out over time.
Yeah.
You know, when heat cycles, or you put the heat gun on it,
So this looks pretty good. We're gonna use a heat gun, like he said, just a little bit, just to kind of get those excess air bubbles out. But with water that's trapped in, I guess. But overall, man, this is pretty good. Right now, as you can see, he placed it inside the groove on each side. So what we're gonna cut these edges up right now, so he can have that nice finished look while he finish up on my shitty side. All right, guys. So far we're coming on pretty well. As you can see, the master has done his work. He made it happen. He made it look so good. For my side, all I had to do really is just kind of like get rid of any excess like water bubbles or any sort of bumps or bubbles, whatever. Get the water out of it. And then for the edges, what I did, when I cut it, I cut just a little bit of excess over it. And then I use the heat gun over there just to have my car to fold this in so it looks nice and neat. So I did it on this side. I did it over here as well. Now I gotta hop over there and do the same thing on his side, and then we should be good overall. But I gotta step back for you fellas. I gotta pull it out so you guys can see it, but I don't know if you can see, I can't see through the camera. but it looks really good. We can even hop inside real quick. And then if you see from the inside, it looks so good, bro. Look at that, man.
Little tape measure down.
Super nice, bro. So we're almost done. We're just doing the finishing touches. I actually wanted this. This was actually hard. This is my first time doing it. This is actually his first time as well. And he said it was actually easy, mainly because we could get some water that's trapped like in the middle of the banner and then get it out at these edges. But at the same time, because when we're trying to get everything lined up and everything nice and neat, it was kind of flimsy and stuff like that, so you had to be careful. Like for example, there used to be like a thin line that goes between here for the E, and apparently I stretched it out, but I stretched it out so much that you can't really reuse it, so
yeah, it wouldn't stick.
So he said, why you don't need that end, so he actually cut it up so neat that you can't even tell that it actually had that little line on the edge. So but overall, man, I am super happy with it. I'm almost done, and we're gonna go ahead and finish it up. And I'm gonna leave you guys with a B-roll, something a little better, so you can see them more in detail. But again, man, this is so great. Hey, bro, I appreciate you, man, for real.
Yeah, man, anytime.
Hey, man, I would like to do this in the future again, get some more practice in. It is fun. It's hard. It takes some time, bro. Trust me. You gotta do anything with wraps or anything like this, just be patient. But we're about to finish it up. We're about to get this nice and neat, and then like I said, I'll leave you guys with a B-roll. Later.